Now, through the years between the LB7 all the way up to the LMM, there have been significant changes to the engine block casting and also updates they've done as well. We used to have problems with the head gasket issues from the laminated design on the early models, and then we saw updated designs too as well. But some mechanical, I'll hit on some brief mechanical changes as we look at our screen here. We saw the introduction of a spring-loaded cam gear. This provided a continuous mesh between pretty much the cam gear and the crankshaft as well. So therefore, when you go ahead and need to remove this, you need to put a lock bolt in here to make sure that torsional spring doesn't actually pop out. So that's one of the few mechanical changes, along with, again, the block and also the pistons and the connecting rods. But we see some exterior, as we continue to see, we see other exterior things that have been changed as we compare one engine to the other. As a matter of fact, we could see our intake air heater. And the intake air heater is now part of the emission control device because it does provide intake, or shall I say pre-warmed or conditioned air going into the intake for better emission controls and to aid cold starting, but also to work during after treatment or better yet regeneration events. But overall, some significant changes, and you can see the differences between the Silverado pickup and also the Savannah Express van, how those heaters can vary too as well, all due to the fact that we're trying to meet the new emission requirements and also for drivability as well. Along with that, the water pump has been a big issue. We need to keep in mind that when we're dealing with the cooling system, we need to make sure that the water pump is well taken care of. Now, you've already probably done quite a few water pumps on these early LLYs and LB7s. We see them leak, but overall, again, there have been a few enhancements. Their volume has increased due to the fact that now we're using a AGR cooler on the later models along with the after treatment system. So briefly, some enhancements along with the common rail injection system. One key note is the turbochargers too had also gone some changes. That's probably one of the more commonly, as they start to age, components are starting to go bad, is the turbocharger, which I realize are no fun to replace because getting back to them is no fun. But that's another key item that's also been upgraded as well.